Hey guys, this is Willie from SuertePanda.com. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Wheel of Fortune and how you can maintain your discipline and create some structure around your trading. So I think, in my opinion, for most people, the Wheel of Fortune strategy is appropriate for like the vast majority of people out there to create and grow their wealth. So for those of you that don't know, Wheel of Fortune is basically you're starting off with a selling a cash secured put in order to buy a really good dividend paying stock. So, for example, you could look at any dividend aristocrat ETF and look at their holdings, or you can go to tripinvesting.org and grab like their spreadsheet, and then they'll have like different sections of different types of dividend payers grouped by year, and then go from there, and then you can see which of those companies have really good option chains, and in fact, my favorite brokerage, Tastyworks, they also have a preset watch list that already has dividend aristocrats loaded up for you, so you can go from there. And that's one way to have like a little bit of structure in your trading. I think for most people, again, dividend aristocrats is sort of like the fruits, and then the Wheel of Fortune strategy is kind of like your vegetables. So if you have them both together, it's like, creating something like a healthy trading eating habits. And then you can, once in a while it's okay to have like some junk food, or like if you have a cheat day, but I think for most people, most of your trades should be, have something along the lines of a dividend aristocrat or like a Wheel of Fortune, or ideally both. And then you can still leave a little bit of room in your trading account to trade like crazy stocks. Like for example, recently I made a video regarding Neo. I'm still not sure how that's gonna play out long term, but I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping it'll be a high flyer, but at this point in time, I have no idea. It could be like another Luckin Coffee, or it could be like the next Tesla, hopefully, but who knows? And that's why it's important for most people, to have a little bit of discipline and create some structure. For myself, I either like to use like a notebook, or like have some like scrap paper to jot down trading ideas, and then like future up and coming stocks that I want to trade. So for example, 3M has been a stock that's been really good to me. I haven't been assigned on that stock yet, but it's one of those dividend stocks that I like to trade. And so far, like the premiums have been okay. They're not great, but they're okay. Because usually dividend stocks, like the amount of premium that you can collect is, over the past few years, like it has been really skimpy. And in 2020, along with most stocks, the premiums have been really juicy. You can most of the time you can collect at least $1, and you can sell it a few strikes away, and you can get a good discount on a good dividend paying stock if you get assigned. And then if you want to sell a covered call against it, you can get more premium the other way. So then the second way to maintain some discipline and some structure is to have once you have things on a piece of scrap paper, or like in a notebook, and you want to kind of reinforce those ideas, you have like a separate, maybe a trade log in a Google Docs, or like maybe like a Google spreadsheet or Microsoft Excel, whatever spreadsheet that you prefer to use. This way you can kind of you can sort, and then you can filter, because like when you have a good trading records, you can look at it over time, that like which which underlying stock has been really good to you, like which one has given you the most profit, and then like why bother messing with like stocks that haven't paid off at all. You just like just either take the loss now and just get rid of it, so that this way it frees up some capital so you can put on like trades that have been treating you well. And I think that combined with like some of the tools on the Tastyworks platform, it also has like a running tab of like transactions that you made over the year, and you can kind of sort by like from winners to losers, and that could really help you over time, because I think for maybe next year, 2021 and maybe 2022, it should also be really good trading and investing years. And then after that, I'm not so sure. I think maybe we could have like maybe my own opinion is that we'll have a crazy bubble like atmosphere. It might look something like the Bitcoin and other crypto bubble that we had in 2018, and then combined with like the tech bubble from the year 2000, and then maybe a little bit of like the 2007. I think there's so much money out there that's kind of flooding into like different markets that we could have like something nasty in a few years. But first things first, let's just try to make as much money from like the long side of this like trade first, and then like we'll see what we can do on the short side when the time comes. And then one last thing, I think having like the IV rank in Tastyworks is very useful. You can sort by which stocks have really good high implied volatility of the year, and that's one method of that I use to see which trades that I want to put on a particular day. So create maybe like a separate watch list of stocks that you trade, and then like sort them by IV rank. And then if you don't currently trade with Tastyworks, even though I highly recommend them, I'm not paid to say this. It's just something that I use and I feel very strongly about. In the past, I still use TD Ameritrade. They also have something similar. They have like a IV percentile or something like that. So you can look for that on that platform if you trade. And for other platforms, I'm not sure. Schwab doesn't have it. I don't believe Interactive Brokers has it either. I've used Interactive Brokers in the past, and they didn't have it at the time. I'm not sure if they do now or not. And then Schwab, I know, at least I can't find it. If you're also using Schwab and you found a way to rank by implied volatility percentage, or even just implied volatility, drop a comment below. And then if you found this content helpful, please give a like and subscribe. And then obviously, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments section. And then also, if you have like any other Wheel of Fortune, or maybe like some other option strategy questions, please let me know, because that could also give me ideas for further videos, because I want to help out people outside of like my personal circle of family, friends, and old colleagues, especially like we have a short time frame in terms of like money making ability. Like again, I think maybe within 2 years we'll have like potential of really good bull market, but then after that it could get really ugly. So I want to get people kind of like give yourself like a good cash cushion before like the next like big like crazy like meltdown. So yeah, so thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.